Body count. Should you tell a man? Does it matter to a real man? First of all, what is body count? It's simply the number of men a woman have had consensual sexual intercourse with in her lifetime. At least that's what most of the conversation accounts for. Women. In recent times, there has been an increasing reference to body count when people talk about dating, relationships, and marriage. What exactly is going on? Let me tell you a story. I counseled a young man, 32 years old, who happens to be with a 26 years girlfriend. His issue narrows down to being uncomfortable and insecure sometimes after noticing that his girlfriend's story as related to body count is not consistent. He really wants to know the truth, but as a fact of life, he will never know the truth because of the inconsistency in her story. What's her real body count? Is it 4 or 7 as she previously stated? He will continue to wonder. I asked him why he couldn't just leave this girl. There was never a straight answer, so it's safe to conclude that he didn't have the balls to leave like most modern men. But guess what? His girl wants some space now. And I quote, "It's not you. It's me. I lost myself. I need to find myself and then we can talk." Damn. Last. Now everybody go chop breakfast, shall you? Let's bust some myths around body count. Should you tell a man your body count? Ladies, the truth is that you already don't feel safe with this particular guy we're talking about. If you do, it will effortlessly roll off your tongue before you remember the promise you gave yourself to never share. Not just that, you also are not too proud of your body count as a lady. You're not abnormal. As of press time, it's pretty normal for a lady to keep this type of information secret. How much more with the idea of sharing it with a man you don't feel safe and secure with? In fact, I think a woman that outrightly tells the true body count willy-nilly is a red flag at an emotional level. I know I just triggered someone. At the surface, it's honesty and transparency. When real life starts happening, it can translate to so many other emotional turmoils. If you want me to expound more on this, do tell in the comment area below. Does it matter what your body count is? I'm guessing that it does, and it is starting to matter even more. Hence your question. Many progressive-minded leave and let leave types of people would say it doesn't matter. Do what works for you. I found also that's just as much an extreme stupidity and not reality. Others who may be conservative, especially modern men camouflaged as traditional, would claim it does matter, citing reasons that don't hold water, such as high body count leading to 10, high chances of low sexual satisfaction, 9, high chances of cheating, 8, high chances of intimacy, vacuum, 7, high chances of promiscuity and prostitution, 6, carrying of different weird energies, 5, carrying of different weird semen, 4, the fact that chemical will not wash away. Someone asked, what about the blood of Jesus? 3, P or D whipped by an ex, if you know what I mean. 2, sign of no value to your body. 1, high chance of orgasm gaps. Some modern men even say men have always wanted a virgin. This is not exactly true. Some people don't really give a shit unless the lady's lifestyle is making it that obvious. This is a layman's talk, and precisely because they talk too damn much these days. With the whole mouth. Wise men don't talk like this. What about the moral compass that created these weird-ass excuses to be obsessed with a stranger's body count? At this point, I have a question for you. Many modern men claim this is just an honest consideration when you are vetting a woman to marry. Yeah, right, sure. But isn't there a difference between consideration and obsession? Please drop your answer in the comment box below. What does body count mean for a guy? I can definitely agree that it means territory for most guys. The problem with modern men is their weird and weak methods of marking that territory. When you really listen deeply to the underlying emotions of the 10 weird reasons I highlighted earlier, that's a man trying to mark his territory with insecurity and flawed logic. Here's why it won't work. The woman is an incubator, and she will multiply that insecurity and everything that a man brings to her. Naturally, the product is negative. If you argue with this reality, you will suffer. Have you noticed that this body count rhetoric tends to attract accusations of misogyny, fragile ego, small dick, especially when you run around social media claiming that body count leads to a sunk vagina, like a borehole, and etc. I even heard a woman say, at this rate, I'm convinced men have vaginas too. Damn, gentlemen, how you feel about body count is valid, but we have to come up with better arguments. A lot of men on the men's side of this conversation are attempting to control another human in 2022 and beyond. It doesn't work. If you don't understand the difference between maintaining your power with influence as against control, you will suffer. I've also seen enough modern women, the only type of women that exists today, by the way, trying to tell modern men that body count doesn't matter. Well, it's not really about body count. It's a sense of territory. Forcefully linking body count to killing, pair bonding, abilities, and promiscuity without individualizing it will continue to put you at disadvantage. The real simp uses every conversation about body counts to get triggered. They don't stop at shaming women in general. They move to shame any man who attempts to hold them accountable. Simple won't get you female approval. Stop trying to be a penny collector. All in the same breath of booty clapping for other men and trying to save prostitutes in order to change them to housewives. As usual, results and time will tell us the real truth and who the real simps are. Scarcity mindset is a cancer that spreads very fast to other aspects of life. If you don't believe me, I am patient, I will wait. The modern man is scared shitless of their woman imagining another man fucking them while fucking. Nothing good comes out of operating out of fear. You will hurt yourself emotionally attempting to catch all the information in a romantic relationship. First rule, relax. If you want me to address this more, hit the thumbs up and indicate in the comment below. We can address questions like, what's a good body count for a girl? What's the average body count for a 20-year-old woman? What is a high body count for a guy? What body count is too high for a girl? Does body count matter for a woman? Why is a high body count a turnoff? Does body count have the same effect on the genders? For now, I will leave you with this. If you have to explicitly ask a girl what her body count is in order to have a good idea, you deserve to be told a lie because she will. Women don't count everybody anyway. Not all bodies count for women. You're fooling yourself if you're obsessed with body count, but it doesn't mean it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. If you want, indicative by the response to this video with the like button and your comments below, I will dive into the social, spiritual, and emotional side of this conversation.